Hello and welcome back to Exit Corners. Today we are playing chapter 11, which seems to be called Ill. I think it's ill, it's not like Isle. There's no apostrophe there. And it makes sense considering how the last chapter just ended. Something weird happened with some ink. Is that even a coincidence that our name is also Ink? Like, what is happening here? I don't know if it's gonna be some supernatural or not. I don't know what to think. But the thing is, something weird happened with the ink where we were writing in one colour, someone else was writing in a different colour with the same pen. They didn't seem bothered. We should have handed the pen round to everyone and got everyone to like write some shit. And then we ended up having another episode of pain and bleeding and almost getting engulfed into a void, potentially. Aoife couldn't see it though. She walked straight through it and helped bring us back out of it again. And now we've got to go and explain why our clothes are so bloody. Chapter 11, Ill, let's go. That looks so strange. Is it a 3? So many different ways of reading things and almost absolutely overthinking it all. Previously on Exit Corners. I'm not doing so hot. Nothing makes any sense and it's really starting to get to me. For starters, Beth is positive that the person on the other end of her Gemini was her son. You know, the one that died. Took his own life some years back, but she's convinced it was him. Not sure what to make of it. So there's that. But that's not even the most confusing thing to happen to me in the last hour. That'd be the ink. No, not me. Actual ink from a pen. I was giving a short lesson on ciphers. The puzzle in the last room used one, so I wrote down an example to make it easier to understand. Ray ended up writing something else down using the same pen, but the ink was a different colour when Ray wrote something. I couldn't figure it out. Why was the pen a different colour depending on who was using it? I ended up having a bit of a freak out over it. Then I started coughing up blood again. Wasn't pretty. Understatement again. And then, I don't know how to describe it, but the room got all warped and tore into 2 halves. Impossible, I know. Aoife managed to calm me down, but I thought I was losing my mind. And hey, maybe I am. But there's gotta be an explanation for all of that, right? Do you know something that I've just started noticing is that these recaps, he's like, it's almost like he's talking to us. I wonder if there's like a reason for that? Or if it's just like narrative wise, like a TV show or something. But I really like the way that it's written. It's like, because the blue writing is his thoughts. But like, I really like the way it's written. It's cool. Ink. What on earth are you talking about? Oh yeah, we decided to tell her. Oh, I mean, we were maybe going to tell her regardless, but we actually were asking if she'd seen the thing that we'd seen. How could you not have seen that? Seen what? There was a... Ink stopped himself. How could he describe what he had seen without sounding like a lunatic? What's the matter? You're not gonna believe me. I'll put it bluntly, I just witnessed something impossible. What's more is that you didn't see it at all. You'll just think I'm imagining things. Heck, even I'm starting to wonder at this point. Are you familiar with the Ash conformity study? Ink's eyebrows furrowed. Instead of reading it, I furrowed my eyebrows and then I was like, oh no, I need to read this. The name certainly seemed familiar. That came out of nowhere. Well, are you? I think I read about it once, though I can't quite remember what it was. It was a study in which a group of people were shown 3 different lines, each a different length. Then they were shown a 4th line and asked to identify which of the others it matched. It was a very easy task. The average person could get 100% of the answers right without any trouble. The catch, though, was that only one member of the group was a real participant. The rest were all actors. The test was conducted in such a way that the answers were given out loud and the real participant always spoke last. Oh, so it was like seeing if he was influenced by other people? At first, the actors would all give the right answer, as would the participant. Eventually, though, the actors all started giving the wrong answer on purpose. And the participant usually agreed with them. That's right, the participants would give an answer they knew was wrong just to fit in with the group. Some of them admitted they simply felt pressured, but others honestly thought they were giving correct answers. Okay, yeah, I do remember reading about this experiment, but what are you getting at with all this? Don't give up on what you saw just because I didn't see the same thing. Why? Because you're lying about having seen it? No, that's not it. Maybe that was a bad example. I just wanted to say that you shouldn't doubt yourself. Have some confidence in what you saw, even if it conflicts with what I saw. So with that in mind, what did you see? That's not what this entire game is it? We're not surrounded by actors, are we? Well, this didn't happen to anyone else first. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but here goes nothing. The room was warped, distorted. It looked like the room was ripped in two, like the world was torn right in half. But then you came along and all of that seemed to go away. Does that make any sense? Not exactly. I mean, I couldn't even begin to imagine what that looks like. But if that's what you saw, you say you saw. I know what it is I saw. I'm not crazy. This building is like haunted or possessed or something. It's not right. Haunted? I don't know exactly, but I'm not gonna figure out what's going on here. I'm going to figure out what's going on here. I swear it. We'll figure it out together. Oh yeah, Sean's probably worried about us right now. I mean, we should be open-minded enough to think that that could have still been in our head. Like, we were going through intense pain. I don't know. Sorry, would you let me get that? Go ahead. Okay. PDA. PDA. What does PDA stand for? Can't remember. Ink, where are you, bud? Don't wander off. I'm here. Are you breathing like I told you to? Keep at it for a few more minutes. Stand up if it helps. Don't worry, I'm better now. It stopped. What? Just like that? Just like that? You should take a small breather just to be safe. I will. Thanks for your help. Doesn't sound like I helped a whole lot, but glad you're okay. It did. We just like snapped straight out of it, didn't we? It's just trying to... it's like, is this thing... It's like illnesses. Like, you can't control them. They don't come at specific times and end at specific times, right? So, just keep an eye on it all. What was it in the end? A panic attack? Well, that was my first thought, but... Like we said, like... They don't just end that fast, I don't think. It was weird. I'll fill you in later. Was cute little Ether around to help you out? Maybe. What'd she do to snap you out of it? I don't know. She just showed up and everything went back to normal. Dang. You better wife this girl. Pronto. I'm just telling you what happened. You don't have to tease me. I'm not teasing you. For real though. You should introduce us when you're out of here. The thought of the two of you meeting disturbs me. Why? Scared I'll steal her away from you? Okay, now you're teasing me. A little bit, yeah. I mean, I thought he was very clear that he was like, oh, tell me more about this girl. A little bit, yeah. You need my help with anything else? No, not right now. Just be ready in case I find a lead for you. How much longer do I have to stay in your room? I'm getting bored. Maybe you should come join me then. I promise you'd be far from bored. Funny guy. But for real, can I scoot? I don't see why not. Just keep your genuine eye on you. Will do. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't break his Gemini. That would be bad. Ink looked up from his Gemini to see Ether staring down at her own. She always looks so sad when staring at that thing. So what's Sean up to? Is he still trying to help us escape? He's been investigating the hotel and my abduction. I don't think he's gotten any closer to actually getting us out of here, but I'll take any information I can get. Are the two of you close? I'd say so, yeah. I've only been friends with him for maybe 2 years, but he looks out for me. Even if he is a bit of a dick sometimes. Next time he's being a dick, just uppercut him real hard in the mouth. Wow, my Psych 101 textbook says that's the best way to condition someone to treat you better. Wow. Really? No, I made that up. But hey, it could be true for all I know. I'm gullible, Ether. You can't tell me things like that. You got a strange sense of humor, girl. How about you, huh? Has your father made any progress yet? No, sorry. I'm trying my best to get him to cooperate. He's not helping you? Or has he just not replied to you yet? He's talking to me, but... well, he never liked me very much. Even now, he's telling me not to send him any more messages. He's got more important people to talk to, apparently. Wow, fuck that guy. He doesn't care that you're in danger? He doesn't believe a word I'm saying. Jeez, your dad sounds like an asshole. How do you put up with that? I guess I'm just used to it at this point. He's always yelling at me. Part of me doesn't blame him. He sort of, got stuck with me. Damn. I don't even know what to say. I want to ignore him, but at the same time, his help might be essential to completing this game. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to think anymore. Keep trying, I think. Like, we have these for a reason. Like, I don't want to say it isn't important. Who am I to say that? You should keep trying to reach him. It might be important. I know it must suck. Your father doesn't sound like the nicest guy out there, but talking to him probably beats dying. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So you keep trying to get his help? So long as you keep talking to your friend Sean, we could use his help too. Deal. I want to figure out why we have contact in the first place. The best way to do that would be to stay in touch with them. Come on now. No, come on. Let's rejoin the others before they get suspicious. So, right, so, just regarding our contacts. Our contact is our friend. Hers is her dad. They're supposed to be like our most important people, but her dad is an absolute jerk. So she mustn't have many friends. I'm just trying to like think, are these all from the same timeline and stuff like that, right? Because when you think about the dead son, I mean, maybe he just pretended to kill himself to get out of her life. That's dark, but... you know, like if he's dead, we know about 2 fathers and our friend, and then we don't know about the other one yet. But it's like, can they meet each other in person? Can we put them in contact with each other? Don't suppose they want to really, but you know. Okay, sure. Ether followed Ink back through the adjoining hallway into the newly unlocked room. Where are we going to be now? A bar. Okay. It It took Ink's eyes a moment to adjust to the sudden darkness. This place looks like one of Sean's old hangouts. I wonder if that's real booze back there. The layout of the room seemed familiar, but Ink felt uneasy all the same. Familiar? He found himself turning away from the oppressive glare of the lights above the bar. Maybe just familiar because it's a bar. The other standout source of light was the blue glow radiating from the monitor. Just as Ink would have guessed, Beth and Ray were already underway with the puzzle. Equally unsurprising was Liza's lack of involvement. She was staring at a Gemini from the comfort of a cushioned stool. That was, of course, until Ink wandered over. Think you could take longer next time? I feel like we don't spend enough time on these puzzles. There was an emergency. Besides, you don't appear to be helping either. Yeah, well, this is an emergency too. Ink! What? Why are you looking at me like that? What happened to you? Why are you covered in blood? Oh, Ink didn't have an answer. His absent-mindedness had gotten the better of him and he found himself with no excuses. Look at you, it's all over your clothes. Ink knew that he was far beyond being able to conceal what had happened. He stayed still as Beth inspected his sleeves and scarf. There must have been some caked blood left on Ink's face as Beth began wiping the corners of his mouth. Oh, what did she use? She was rougher than he would have liked though, and he eventually pulled himself away. Just like absolutely angrily cleaning him up. You've still got some blood on your upper lip. Ink hurriedly wiped it away, but neither Beth nor Liza would divert their attention. Tell me what happened. Now. I wasn't feeling well, so I ducked into one of the other hotel rooms back there. I was nauseous, you know? And then I just kind of vomited blood everywhere. You should have come to me immediately. I didn't want anyone to panic. Wait, so is this the same thing that was happening to me? If so, what causes it? Is it fatal? See, like that. It seems like the same thing Liza had. I was there for both. I see. That's a bit of a relief, actually. We don't know for sure if this is the same illness, but given the circumstances, I'd be surprised if they weren't related.
I'm sorry.
No, Siri. Not you. Don't call it an illness. Does the word frighten you? It's just... we don't know what it is yet. What's all the fuss about over here? Something you folks feel like sharing? Were you not listening? Pfft, no, I'm doing the puzzle. Ink was coughing up blood. At a glance, it's the same thing that affected Liza earlier. Oh, huh. That's all you have to say? What else is there to say? Whatever it is that's causing this bleeding, it hasn't killed either of you yet. Aren't you concerned at all? If two of us have shown signs of this illness so far, it isn't impossible the rest of us have it. Who says it's even an illness, though? Well, I just assumed, I guess. It isn't normal, you know? What do you think, Beth? You're a nurse, after all. I was a nurse. I retired some time ago, my dear. Even if I am still technically registered. Anyway, I'm aware that I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I'm not terribly sure what it could be. If we're lucky, your bodies are having a reaction to whatever sleeping agent they drugged us with. Ah, clever. And if we aren't lucky? It would be best not to dwell on that. As it stands, we won't be able to treat it until we get out of the 4 elements. Scent did this to us. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that. Oh, sorry. I guess the part where we've both gotten sick on the very same day that we've been kidnapped is complete coincidence. This was planned, just like the rest of this stupid game. We were poisoned. That is incorrect. Ink quickly jogged back over to the monitor. Scent made this room too big. That's a weird statement. The screen at the end of the room, which a moment ago had displayed a puzzle, now featured Scent's crude avatar. The contestants huddled around it. Oh, so you want to talk now? Pardon me for eavesdropping. I simply wanted you all to get your facts straight. You were not poisoned. Given the purpose of the game, that simply would not do. Oh yeah? What's the fucking purpose of the game then? Once again, Ray, I find your uncouthness disappointing. Why can't you be more like Ink? Oh god, don't trigger him. Are you trying to make us argue amongst ourselves? Is that what you're getting at? Of course not. I'm merely trying to show my appreciation for Ink. I think you ought to leave right now, Scent. Get out of your own hotel, sir. And I think you ought to talk to your family, but we both know neither of us will get what we want. Okay. Why so quiet, Beth? Is something the matter? How did you get hold of Earl, Scent? Do you honestly think I'm going to answer that? Please, I need to know. Please. Perhaps if you hadn't dropped your Gemini, you could have found out. Pity. Oh boy. Will you just leave us alone? You certainly speak softly, don't you, Ether? Could you please repeat that? Leave her alone, Scent. We can't play exit corners if you keep interrupting us like this. That's what you want, right? You want us to play this game, don't you? Oh, very well. How you sway me so, Ink. Why is he so fascinated with us specifically? Before I leave, however, I'd like to reiterate that you have not been poisoned. Poison would be unfair. Believe it or not, I want you to beat the odds and live another day. Most of you, that is. Ooh, okay. Prove it then. Let us go. Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. Ink. I would like to speak to you in private. Please remain alone in this room once the puzzle has been completed. Oh. Or you could die. Before Ink could probe Scent about why he was being singled out, the screen turned dark. Oh, that's going to be in the next chapter, isn't it? But I want to know now. Quickly, solve this puzzle. Get out the room, guys. I have a meeting. A short moment later, it brightened anew and the puzzle was visible once again. He sure seems to have taken a liking to you, Ink. I wish I could say I was flattered, but it mostly just creeps me out. I wonder what he wants to tell you in private. Fuck him. You don't owe him any of your time. Focus on the puzzles instead. You two have been spending way too much time talking in private as it is. Well, you know what? You've been spending a lot of time on puzzles and not solving any of them, Ray. I doubt that his request is for our benefit. I say you turn him down as well. I'm not turning him down. No. What if it's important? I doubt that. He's just going to continue to taunt you or something. I still need to think about it. I don't want him to detonate another one of those explosives, you know? Let's just do this puzzle while I mull it over. I can't believe they're telling me not to speak to him. Also, yeah, he really made it clear that if he tells us to do something, we have to do it. Fine, let's hurry it up. Ray and Beth turned to the monitor, eager to continue from wherever it was they had left off. Ether shrugged and joined them. Ink stared at the monitor too, but felt a tap on the shoulder. Yeah? What is it? You're feeling better now, right? It doesn't hurt anymore. Oh, no, I'm fine now. I see. Why the sudden concern? Is that really all you wanted to ask me? I think she's making comparisons between our own thing. Ink, do you feel any different since you woke up this morning? Different how? Mentally different. Physically different. Just different. Other than the hemorrhaging, no. I feel the same. I mean, yeah, I'm a little more paranoid than I usually am. I'm more tense than usual too. But I assume this kind of reaction isn't so strange considering our situation. And, you know, I don't usually go around coughing up blood everywhere. But otherwise, I feel normal. Was that the answer you were looking for? No, not really. Didn't think so. Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Oh, maybe this aversion to reading and stuff has only just happened since she's woke up here. Whatever. Come on, let's solve this puzzle. Right. She's like forgotten some things or something, I'm not sure. After you. Okay, it's puzzle time. Spell Jade. Oh boy. Okay. Spell Jade. So I guess this has got to be J, this has got to be A, this has got to be D, this has got to be E. Oh, but like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. E? Or is it gonna be like the blank spaces? J. I can't just make a J out of that. A. This doesn't look right. Already wanting some hints. D. E. J. A. D. E. That is not at all it. Who should I ask? I like talking to Ray. Spelled Jade, huh? Any idea how it's supposed to go about that? Well, there are 4 different 3x3 grids, so those must represent the full letters in Jade. There is no way you could display the letters in a space that small though. Yeah, especially considering we've only got 10 little dots to work with. There's gotta be some other way of representing the letters. Of course, we just gotta figure out what it is. Oh, it's not the cipher-y stuff, is it? Is it the number that they are in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. J is 10. Also, why was he talking about 10 little dots? Each one has 9, right? Oh, they swap like that. Okay, I didn't realize, but that doesn't really change anything. Okay, I'm not seeing it yet. I want to see what else he's got to say. Any ideas, Ray? Yeah, I had one, but it didn't quite work out. Mind sharing? It might be helpful. Ugh, fine. I think we're supposed to use numbers to spell Jade instead of letters. What makes you say that? Do you remember how the tiles were arranged when we first started the puzzle? It looked like the numbers 1 to 4 as they be displayed on a D6. A D what? A 6-sided die. You find the same type of notation on a domino. Oh, of course. I did notice that. I thought it might have been a clue, but I don't think we can display the numbers that way. I see. Huh, I don't see. Like, I know what he's saying about the dice, I saw that. We're probably spelling Jade not as Jade, but as numbers, but like... Huh. What if it's like 10? It would be 1. 1. D would be 4. Four. 5 is E. Yeah, we can't make a 5 in that, you know? Give me more answers, Ray. So let me get this straight. You were trying to arrange the tiles to display numbers as if they were on a dice. Yeah. And you thought that the different numbers would represent letters of the alphabet. Well, that was the idea. So like, A would be 1, B would be 2, and so on. You're close, but you couldn't do it that way. What do you mean? See, the problem with that is that J is the 10th letter of the alphabet. You can't represent the number then 10 on a domino, and obviously you can't spell Jade without the J. Right, so how would you do it? I thought of an alternate solution where A is 0, B is 1, and so on. In that case, J would be 9, so it could be probably represented on a domino. This led me to believe that the answer was 9034 at first. No, at first I was convinced that this was the right answer, but I looked at the puzzle again. There aren't enough tiles for that. That's right, we've only got 10 little dots to work with, which isn't enough to display... Oh, can I move them between things? 9034. So, what are you thinking now? Listen, are you just going to keep asking me questions, or are you actually going to do something useful? I just want to know what you thought about the puzzle. Yeah, well, you're just slowing me down. Fine. Can I switch them between? I can. Okay, so it's not 9034. And other than that, I don't have anything else to go on, because that's what I would have imagined. Because again, 9. We only have 10 dots, right? What does a 9 look like? Oh, a 9, like, wait, do you get 9 on dominoes? It would literally be all of the things. And then there wouldn't be enough left for everything else. And it wouldn't be like 3 and 4 when they were already 3 and 4 at the start. Okay, let's ask Beth. Is there something wrong, Beth? Oh, I'm sorry, I must have been daydreaming. Have you given this puzzle any thought? The puzzle? I'm sorry, dear, I'll get on that right away. Man, she's out of it. I wonder what's bothering her so much. Was it what Sense said to her? Yeah, he did say something about their family, but also, you know, the whole dead son thing as well is probably getting to her a little bit. So you're gonna be no help? Oh, we can still ask Ray more questions. 9034. How am I supposed to represent that? Hey, Ray. I'm trying to concentrate here. Go bug someone else. Oh, fine. Well, maybe... Okay, maybe we do need 9034 then. Right, we did a 4 before where it was like... What did I do? Four. Which way is a 3? That way, isn't it? So it would be like... Three. Or... Nine would be like... What if it was just like... I don't think that's even close. 9034. How do we represent that? I am not getting it. Beth. Done any thinking yet? Do you have a moment, Ink? It's about the puzzle. Sure, what is it? Did anything about the initial position of the tiles strike you as strange? Are these like dominoes? As a matter of fact, they did. They looked like a bit like a set of dominoes. My thoughts exactly. From the looks of the grid, they're probably from a set of double nines. Wait, what? They are probably. What does that mean? This is probably intentional. Oh, I've never actually played dominoes, so I wouldn't know. No, it's an old game, but it's quite a lot of fun. Earl was simply fascinated with them when I was a boy. When I was just a boy, I spent many evenings playing dominoes with him and his sister. Does she mean when I was just... Wait, what? Earl was simply fascinated with them when he was just a boy. Okay, I read the I. I thought you meant when I was just a girl. When Earl was a child, so it's her kid. Okay. You should try it sometime. I'm sure you'd enjoy it. I'll worry about that when we're out of here. Anyway, what was that you said about double nines? If you think it might help solve the puzzle, I'd like to know. Certainly. A common variant of domino set is the double nine. This set has one domino for every combination of 2 digits from 0 to 9. In all, that's 6 different dominoes. No, 6? That's 55 different dominoes. Why can't I remember ever seeing the number 9 on a domino? From 0 to 9, huh? Are the little dots always in the same place? Yes, though you're supposed to call them pips, not dots. A 1 simply has a single pip in the center. A 2 has a pip in the top left corner and in the bottom right corner. A 3 is like a 2 but with a pip in the center as well. 4 has a pip in each corner. A 5 is like a 4 but with an extra pip in the center. 6 has everything but the middle column. 7 has everything but the center left and center right. Okay. And 8 has everything but the center tile. And 9 has every space filled in. Okay. And a 0 has 0, obviously. Thanks. Hopefully that'll come in handy. I don't get it. 9034. We already have a 3 and a 4. And I can't make that into a 9. And like, if we're looking at them as dominoes, is it going like, this is a domino, and this is a domino? Or is it going like, these are dominoes? Are they like overlapping? I don't understand. 9034. I need more pips. Give me more Beth. I'm just not figuring this one out. Hey, think you could tell me about the layout of double 9 dominoes again? Oh, that's telling me them all again. Right, I do know how they all lay out. So I don't need that. Okay, so that's the end of her thingy. Right, Ethan! Please help! Jade. Something the matter? Why Jade? The word choice seems a bit random. We went through the green door earlier. Jade is green? You know, the stone? Maybe it's related. Huh, maybe. I'm probably overthinking this. Not necessarily. These puzzles have been pretty all over the place. Like, does she have an old friend called Jade? Maybe? Like, why is she thinking about the word Jade? So clearly we're not supposed to spell out the letters in a traditional sense. Yeah, pretty sure that's impossible. But if not that, then what? Well, what if it's some kind of code? Like, what if it's Morse code or something? Ah, you might be right. I don't remember how to write Morse though. I knew it at one point. Let's see. Oh, good God. Do I need to... J is dot dash dash dash. A is dot dash. I'm writing this down to be safe. J dot dash dash dash. A equals dot dash. D equals dot dot. E equals dot. Maybe that's doable? Wow, that's impressive memory you've got. Oh, thank you. Though, I'm not sure Morse code is the right approach. Yeah, I'm not sure either. We've got dot sure, but no dashes. Besides, I wouldn't know how to lay them out. Right, I guess it's not Morse. Sorry, I got carried away there. No need to apologize. Besides, I think you're on the right track. Even if it's not Morse, it's probably a similar kind of code. Something that uses dots. Right, let's keep that in mind. How many dots do we have? We have 6, we have 10. So what if it's not 9 or 3, 4, but what if it's all like lower than that? Like, is there any way we can get that to add up to 10? No, we need... What if we put them all up once? So like J is 0. And then A is 1. And then 4, 5. That adds up to 10. Ah. 9034 10. Oh no, that doesn't work. 9. That would be 1. Please. Yes! Oh my god, I can't believe I just nearly got that wrong because I just got it muddled up. There we go, puzzle solved. So that was bringing in the ciphery stuff from the last time where it's like move everything by 1. That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't the answer be 9034? No, it's 0145. A is the first letter of the alphabet. Doesn't that mean it should be represented by the number 1? Oh. In most programming languages, the first index is an array is 0, not 1. That's why I thought A would be 0, B would be 1, all the way up to J, which would be 9. It would have worked out perfectly because you can't display any digits with a greater value than 9 on a domino, but for some reason, A is 1, J is zilch. That isn't the way it's supposed to be. Does it even matter now? We've already solved the puzzle, so there's no point in dwelling on it. Ugh. It was a stupid puzzle, that's all. It seems like all of the puzzles are going against his logic, and it's stressing him out a little. There we go, that one wasn't too bad. Ink, are you staying? What? Oh. I think I might. Huh? Why stay? Sen said he wanted to speak to me in private, remember? Oh, right. Are you seriously gonna give in to his request? To hell with that guy. What about the bombs, my dude? Nothing good will come of speaking with him. You ought to just ignore him. We can't do that, Beth. Remember? What makes you all so sure it's a him? It could be anyone behind that avatar. Whoever they are, they've gone mad long ago. I can't condone speaking with them unless absolutely necessary. Yeah, but... Let's just go, Beth. He's made up his mind. Ink, make it quick. I'll try. Don't let him trick you. I won't. We're not going to be able to tell them what we talk about, are we? Now alone, Ink approached the monitor. He stared at the completed puzzle for a time, wondering if he should just turn tail and rejoin the others. What do you want, Scent? The screen didn't so much as flicker. Ink sighed. Scent. I had a feeling you would remember. Well done. I mean, I remembered. I didn't like doing it. This is why you like me, isn't it? Because I'm just caving into what you're saying. Yeah, don't you feel special? Who wouldn't feel special in my position? I am in complete control, after all. I can't speak for the lot of you, but I am certainly enjoying myself. What do you want from me? I want to spend time with you. That's all. I want to converse with you. I told you to cut the crap. What do you really want? You think I was lying? Why do you doubt me so? 'Cause you're trying to kill me, baby? No, absolutely not. Have I not mentioned I want my contestants to live? Especially you, Ink Greer. Why are you so fucking obsessed with me? Because you're intelligent, which is a trait I admire. You've already so clearly deduced that I've been watching the lot of you. I'll have you know that I've been keeping an especially close eye on you, Mr. Greer. You're almost too clever. Not only are you an expert at solving puzzles, but you've also deduced a lot about exit corners and about myself. What have we deduced about you? Just that you're alive? You're kind too. You put others' needs before your own. Try to keep your fellow contestants calm and always seem to want to lend an ear. I also happen to think you're a very funny fellow. Know that I have been laughing... Oh god. Know that I have been laughing at all your jokes, even when others have not. Oh, that's so creepy. Something was off. To receive compliments from one's abductor felt strange indeed. Ink crossed his arms. Why are you telling me this? I am telling you this because I believe you ought to know what a wonderful young man you are. I'm beginning to feel a certain connection between us. Connection? What's that supposed to mean? I suppose what I'm trying to say is... I love you. What? Why? No, please. Please don't love me. I don't want to be loved. Thank you very much. Why? Oh no. I don't like it. I'm creeped out. A cut above is the next one. Oh, that could be taken in different ways. A cut above the rest, or let's do some cutting, slicing. Why does he love us? What's that all about? Is this an ex? Do we have a crazy ex? Is that what this is all about? Huh. That makes me uneasy. Okay, that was weird. I once again don't have any theories. I mean, he clearly doesn't love us because otherwise we wouldn't have our life in danger. But this is bizarre and I don't know what to think of it. But he right, it's mind games, right? It's mind games. He specifically wanted us to stay back so that he could talk to us on our own. This is mind games. Everyone else is like, we shouldn't be listening to him, blah blah blah, and then he's saying this shit when we're alone. I don't know what his goal is, but yeah. Oh, it's creepy. Okay, alright, that is chapter 11 then, Ill. And then the next chapter is chapter 12, and we'll be back with that very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying the series as much as I am. Looking forward to doing some more recording, and I'll catch you then. Goodbye.